Hey Capricorn, it's Suzanne with Sunny Forest Tarot here to do a weekly reading for you for the week of March 30th through April 3rd. No, I know it's not a full week, but this is when I can do it, all right? So it's Tuesday and we're getting it done. All right, so let's start off with some Lenormand cards. I'm actually using a lot of my cards today, but we're going to start with the Lenormand cards. Barney, knock it off. Ay, ay, ay. Do you realize that Barney climbed into my dryer this week? Okay, so I washed his blanket and I went downstairs to get the laundry out. I took everything out but his blanket, and he follows me everywhere. So, I went upstairs, I'm putting away the clothes, no Barney. So I went downstairs to get his blanket, and sure enough, there he was lying in the dryer on his blanket. So, yeah. And then Boogie, you hear him in the background a lot, right? So, most of the time, between the hours of like noon and 5, I put him in his crate because I just need the peace. And, and of course, when I let him out, well, we have a neighbor, who am I saying? Me. I have a neighbor. I don't have a we. So I have a neighbor who has a pit bull, okay, 2 doors down. And I'm going to get some video of this because it's the funniest thing, because Boogie, has a bark of almost like a small German Shepherd, okay? And this pit bull, and I've never seen this before in my life, but this pit bull has the bark of a Chihuahua. And I didn't even know what it was, because I let the dogs out, and I go on the back deck, and I sit and wait for them. But I hear this horrendous, like, sound, and Boogie is barking at something clearly. And, I was expecting to walk around the corner and see a Chihuahua. I kid you not. And it was a pit bull. I couldn't believe it. And it was funny because that neighbor was filming it. He was actually recording it on his phone. I'm just like, what on earth is that noise? And it was a pit bull. You would have thought they had reversed bodies. It was incredible. All right, anyway, so let's get into your reading here. There's Boogie in the background. All right, so this is your energy. This is your person's energy. This reading is going to be a little bit more like the messages readings that I do for, fire, earth, air, water. But I'm doing it for the individual signs. These are longer readings. I enjoy these type of readings, so we'll see what comes up, all right? All right, so for your energy towards your person, let's see what we have. All right, so we have the Book of Wisdom, the Book of Knowledge, or the Book of Secrets, whatever that means to you, all right? You might have some knowledge or some wisdom or some secrets. When it comes to your person, there might be some aspects of yourself that you're keeping private. What do we have here? Interesting. All right, so we have the Bridge. I like this card because, this is about getting from point A to point B. So there's something for you with this connection. You're here, you're at point A, you're trying to figure out how to get to point B with this person. Whatever point B is for you. But you can see the number here, 38, which breaks down to an 11, which is about illumination. So I feel like something is being illuminated to you on how to get from point A to point B, how to cross this bridge in the safest best way. All right. So let's see what your person has over here. All right. So we have the anchor. So this says your person is emotionally anchored to you. Okay. And the number 35 breaks down to an 8, which is about ambition, self-empowerment. This person, I feel, is or does have some ambition towards you because they are emotionally anchored to you. What do we have here? Oh, geez. All right, so we have the whip. So what this is telling you is that you, in some way, might have come into this person's life because they are struggling with some type of pattern that they have when it comes to relationship. You might be here to break that pattern for them, all right? But this indicates that there's something that this person does on a regular basis that may not be healthy for them, may not be healthy for relationships that they have. All right, you know, and this card here, the bridge and the whip, very similar cards, okay, because wherever this person is at, they want to get to a better place, okay, and they might see you as that person that helps them get to a better place. You want to get from point A to point B with your person, and this person is emotionally attached to you in some way. And with you, what is this about? What is that about with you? Okay, is, you know, do you have some wisdom or some secrets that you might be keeping from your person? I don't know. Let's see. All right, so I'm using a lot of my decks today. Like I said, this is going to be a longer reading. For those of you that enjoy the longer readings, great. For those of you that like the shorter readings, I don't know, break it up. Hit pause. All right, so let's see what we have for you and for your person. So in this deck, it's called My Awakening Journey. The card will either be red or it's going to be white. If it's white, that means we're in a very light phase, or, you know, we're embracing our light. If it's red, then it means that we're embracing, or we're trying to embrace our shadow side, or we're trying to learn something from our shadow side. All right. So let's see for you. What do you have here? All right. So we have self-worth assessment. So you can see that this card is in the light, which, you know, is good. And, you know, there might be something about this connection that's forcing you to focus on your own self-worth. Okay? What makes you focus on your self-worth? Sometimes when people aren't treating you exactly the way you might expect, or treating you the way you hope, it kind of forces you to look at your own self-worth. You can see the number here, 41, which breaks down to a 5. Okay, 5s are about change. They can also be about chaos. So you know that there's something about how you see yourself in this situation that needs to change, all right? Change for the positive. What do we have here for your person? Anxiety and worry. And you can see that this card is red. So this person here is more than likely in a shadow side of themselves. They have anxiety and worry when it comes to you. Okay, not surprising, all right? With this whip here, this person possibly is trying to become illuminated to some of the patterns that they have. Okay? All right, so let's take a look. We're going to pull a couple of cards here. All right, so I'm going to pull a purple card for your person because they showed up as a shadow in their shadow side. And the purple cards here are about ego. All right, the raw ego speaks. And then for you, we're going to pull a pink card. All right, this is my love languages deck. But this can also tell us what you're learning from, from self-worth assessment. All right, let's see, for you, what do we have? All right, sit under a tree. So I actually really like this card, and what this means is, I don't know if you've ever sat under a tree, but it's very grounding, first of all, and it forces you to feel the power and the energy of that tree. Okay, I mean, my channel's name is Sunny Forest. Okay, I used to live in the forest. I love that. That's the only thing that I don't love about this house, is that I'm not surrounded by trees. That was my thing. I love that. I was in the forest during a hurricane. That was the wildest, most fantastic experience ever. Hurricane Irma. I was in Atlanta, and I was surrounded by trees in my big house, and of course that house flooded during that time too, so it wasn't that great. But sitting under a tree, this is about meditating and about grounding and about really assessing your self-worth. I feel like you have a much greater self-worth, or you have a much greater gift, within yourself that maybe you're not recognizing. This is saying, take a minute, separate yourself from social media, from your devices, from everything that's going on in your life, and really connect with nature. For your person, let's see what we have. It says, looking at the past and the future, but not in the present. So, that's pretty significant, because anxiety and worry can only exist in the past based on what has happened between the two of you, and also in the future. Anxiety and worry is mainly focused on the future of what is going to happen. So what this is saying is, this person is very much not in the present. They're not in the present. They're not in their present energy. And that is, that's why they're feeling this anchor. They're feeling emotionally tied in some way to you from the past. And patterns can only happen in the past. So this person might be, highly focused in the past with you. What has happened in the past with you? All right. So let's pull some additional cards here. We're going to get the hot pink for this person here, for your person. This is called the Soulmate Blocks and Flow deck. Excuse me. And then we're going to use the light blue deck for you, because you are in a little bit of a higher vibration. And we'll see what comes up. All right, so for you, what do we have? You may be God. Oh my God, I'm so old. You may be starting to see how your thoughts and actions created this solution. Okay, so what that's telling me is that you do see a solution on the horizon, okay? And you are realizing how your thoughts manifest into things, okay? Again, I feel like you are in a much higher vibration here. You know, what this is, that could be the book of knowledge for you. You know, you are realizing something in the physical world. You're realizing your power, okay? This person over here, what do we have? Oh my gosh. Someone is changing jobs or job status. Now, I want to say, because for those of you that are Sagittarius, I literally want to say that these two cards were reversed in the Sagittarius reading. Okay, I mean, I just did the Sagittarius reading about an hour ago. That's crazy. So anyway, so this person over here might be a Sagittarius, because I feel like this card came up for Sagittarius, okay? Someone is changing jobs or job status. Okay, you guys saw me shuffle. It's the most bizarre thing. For those of you, I probably have maybe 60 of you for personal readings, literally, that are the Capricorn Sagittarius connection, you know, that I hear from on a regular basis, and it's a strange thing. I don't know what that is. But I feel like these two cards were reversed in the Sagittarius reading, which is just so weird to me. So this person here, remember, this person is not necessarily focused on the present right now. They're focused on what's going to happen in the future, what has happened in the past, and certainly that can, you know, pertain to jobs or job status. This person might have just come out of a job, or this person might be moving into a new job, a new situation. But they're very focused on, you know, maybe what went wrong in their previous job, or what could possibly not go the way they want in a future job. So this is a contributing factor in some way to this connection. This could tell you this is why this person may be less than focused on the present energy, okay? You're focused very much on realizing that your thoughts really lend itself to what you manifest, what you see in this life, okay? All right, so let's see what the spirits want to say right now. What energy do our spirits want to see you in right now? All right, so for you, we have invite help. So the help that you're inviting is the divine, all right? So it says, invite the divine to pursue you. Seriously, just say, I'm finally ready, God, pursue me. So this is the energy really of surrendering to the divine, okay? Not worrying about the outcome, not worrying about how things will play out. You know, if you're somebody that is getting a lot of tarot readings, if you're somebody that is watching a lot of tarot, I feel like this is saying, you know what? Release it, surrender it to the divine, surrender it to the universe. This will work out the way it's supposed to, Okay, what do we have here? Wow. For this person, we have deepening. And it says, once you're on earth, for enough lifetimes, your soul will begin to long for non-grasping detachment and surrender. What did I just say over here for you? They bring the peace of God. God showed up in both of your cards today. It's like you're being asked to invite the help of God, which is about really surrendering, you know, and this person right here, you know, is being asked to surrender and detach, which brings the peace of God. Very, very similar energies here. All right, so let's take a look. Let's do blue. Let's do some blue cards. One for you, one for your person. One for you, one for your person. All right, let's see. For you, what do we have? Meeting. All right, beautiful. So there might be a meeting between you and this person, okay? This could mean a lot of things here. What do we have next to it? We have, wow, drinks. So you might be meeting for drinks with this person, okay? I don't know how else to take that, really. You might have a date. Something might be coming together. Yeah, this might be the universe helping you to get together with this person. What do we have here for this person? We have deal. Deal with what? Conversation. All right. All right, so we have this deepening energy here for your person. And it feels like, you know, with this emotional tie they have to you, and with this down here saying that this person needs to deal with conversation, this person might be uncomfortable in some way with talking about certain things or opening up. But I feel like a deepening happens when there is some really heartfelt conversation here, okay? Okay, all right. Because dealing with conversation, a deepening of conversation between the two of you, this energy here puts this person into the present, okay? When you're having a conversation with somebody, you have no choice but to be in the present. And we know that this person tends to focus very heavily on the past and what could be happening in the future. So I feel like that makes sense, all right? Okay, so let's get a couple of these cards for you guys. So one for you, one for your person here, and then we're gonna get some yellow. All right, one for you, one for them, and we'll see what comes up here. All right, so for you, what do we have? I dream of you, and it feels so real. All right, so you probably dream of your person, okay? And you might have, you know, the way that you know that a dream is significant is how long do you remember it after you actually have it? You know, if you have dreams that feel significant with your person, which could be about telepathic communication or connecting on a higher dimension, you'll remember that dream. Okay? If it fades and you don't remember it, it was just a dream. If you can remember it for a period of time, even without writing it down, okay, that was real. That was you connecting with your person in a different realm. Okay? All right, so what do we have here for your second card here? A friend or family member does something extraordinary for you. All right, I don't know how that's related to this, but you might have a friend or a family member that surprises you in some huge way or does something extraordinary for you that somehow is connecting you to your person here. All right, so what does your person have here? I have sought to understand this. So your person here has sought to understand what this connection means. So they might have looked up Twinflame, they might have looked up soulmate, they might have looked up soul connections. There's something about this connection that feels special to them where they have sought to literally understand what it means. All right? All right, so let's look at what else they have here. A gift out of the blue for you. So I feel like this person might be presenting themselves as a gift to you in some way out of the blue. Okay, so something might suddenly go very, very right. Something might suddenly go very well for you and your person. And it's, you know, this person might be doing that because they feel that strong connection between the two of you. You feel that strong connection possibly through your dreams. And I don't know what this is about. You would know better than me about that. All right, so let's see what the feelings are currently. This is my messages of chakra wisdom. 1 for you, 2 for you, 1 for your person, 2 for your person. All right, so let's see what we have for you. All right, so this says, I know my heart says you are the one. Ooh, Capricorn. So this is the crown chakra. So this is saying that you have a knowing that somebody that you're dealing with here could be the one for you. All right, I don't feel like that's a surprise for a lot of you. What else do you have? We have the root chakra, and it says, I have dreams that speak to me about you. Holy moly. There's dreams, and here's dreams again. So you, or some of you, are really having some strong dreams, which may not be dreams at all. They might be actual connection in another realm. Okay, and again, you know that by the fact that you remember them. Okay, so for your person, what do we have here? I have the will and power to manifest this. Okay, so another root chakra card for your person. I have the will and the power to manifest this. Beautiful. And then what do we have here? I desire blissful union. How beautiful is that? This is the sacral chakra. So this is coming from an energy of desire. So this is what your person desires. Okay. So beautiful reading here, Capricorn. Love seeing that. All right. So what is in the cards for this connection? What is coming for this connection? Okay, so let's see. What do we have? 7 of Swords. Oh, come on. 8 of Cups. Oh, Boogie. And 5 of Wands. Okay. I'm going to... Sorry, I just have to let him bark it out for a second. So, this was a beautiful reading up until this point, okay? So I feel like what this is doing is this is giving you a little bit of a preview of what your thoughts could do here, okay? Because 7 of Swords here, this is about deception. This is about being alone. This is about running away. So there's definitely a possibility that somebody here could run away because the connection, you can see how the connection is very strong. Because up until now, we've been connecting with your higher selves. That's why I love doing these readings, okay? I love doing these oracle readings. When we get into the tarot, we get into the nitty-gritty, okay? We get to see what could be really going on here, or what, you know, what could go wrong. 8 of Cups. So somebody runs away. 8 of Cups, same thing. Runs away. 5 of Wands. The reason that they run away, okay, is possibly because they don't necessarily know where they stand. So whenever I see this, truly, this is about, instead of allowing a beautiful connection to come together and trusting it, this energy says we start questioning it. You know, we start questioning our dreams. We start questioning, you know, information, or the fact that something is deepening. You know, we start to get a little uncomfortable because our heart starts to get really involved. So somebody is unsure of where they stand with you, or you're unsure of where you stand with this person, and suddenly there's this period of time where maybe the two of you aren't talking, and it feels so unnecessary. I feel like this is a little bit of a warning to not let yourself start thinking things that aren't based in any fact. Okay? You might start creating things about this connection that are not based in any fact. Because what comes after the 7 of Swords? The 8 of Swords. Okay, you're trapped in your thoughts. After you've started this, then you end up trapped in your thoughts. Then what comes after 8 of Swords? The 9 of Swords, where you're telling yourself worst case scenarios for no reason. So this, to me, with this type of reading, it's like things might feel too good and you start creating problems. All right, so be mindful of that. All right. So Capricorn, that is what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed it. If you are looking for a deeper, more personal reading, you could certainly reach out to me. And if not, no worries. I will talk to you next time. All right. Thanks so much. Bye.